Tantor Audio presents Surrender by Pamela Clare. Narrated by Kaleo Griffith. With love, for my sons Alec and Benjamin, you will always be the best and most important thing I have ever done. Prologue. July 28th, 1755. Albany on the Hudson River, the colony of New York. If Lord William Wentworth needed proof that he had come to the outermost edge of civilization, he need only look out his window. In the dusty street below, a man who looked as if he'd never bathed rutted with an even filthier whore, pounding into her from behind with the mindfulness of an animal. A dog relieved itself in the dirt a few feet away. Two painted Indians strode by, seemed not to notice the tupping pair. William supposed he ought to find the display below revolting. Instead, he felt mild amusement. He'd been in the colonies for 4 months now, and thus far the inhabitants had not ceased to provide diversion, nor the vastness and beauty of the land to stir his blood. Behind him, Lieutenant Cook, the young officer assigned to him, struggled to excuse Braddock's recent devastating defeat. "The general had no experience fighting in such dense forest against so ruthless a foe, my lord. He expected the French and their allies to fight with honor, not shoot from the shadows like brigands." Did he not have Indian scouts and provincials of his own to advise him? William spoke without turning from the window, his gaze fixed on the coarse activity below. The man had come, and was tucking himself back into his breeches. "Aye, my lord." Lieutenant Cook fell into an uncomfortable silence. They had come to the unpleasant truth of it. Why did Braddock fail? The whore smoothed her tattered skirts, then turned to the man and held out a grimy hand for her fee. "Please, my lord, the general is but weeks in the grave. It hardly seems polite." "I did not call you here to eulogize General Braddock, but to analyze his defeat. If you wish to advance in rank and one day lead men into battle, you must learn from the strategic errors of others. Is that understood, Lieutenant?" "Aye, my lord." "Tell me, then, why did Braddock fail?" "He chose not to heed the advice of his provincials, and he offended his Indian fighters, many of whom abandoned him." The man in the street, having eased the ache in his groin, apparently didn't wish to pay.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?